Good morning and welcome to the Oregon News Update for May 18th. I'm Samantha Saldivar. A shootout between up to 5 rival biker gangs in Waco, Texas killed 9 people and injured 18 more on Sunday, according to the AP. Violence erupted at a popular restaurant and a shopping center where the gangs were meeting. All of those killed and injured are believed to be involved with the biker gangs. No bystanders were hurt in the shootout. According to authorities, dozens of suspected gang members have been detained. Police say up to 200 bikers were present during the shootout. The investigation is ongoing. Amtrak restored services to the Northeast Corridor this morning at 5:30. Repair crews worked all weekend to reopen the tracks in the wake of last week's disastrous derailment near Philadelphia that killed 8 and injured another 200. Amtrak says it's resuming services in complete compliance with federal safety orders. According to U.S. Transportation Secretary Anthony Foxx, Amtrak has installed new technology that will monitor and correct train speeds in the future. And closer to home, the Eugene City Council will be discussing possible downtown smoking bans on Wednesday. The ban would apply to all downtown sidewalks and some other outdoor public places in the area. Currently, city ordinance outlaws smoking in workplaces and outside the entrances of buildings throughout Eugene. Councilor Greg Evans asked the council to take up the issue, saying he'd eventually like to see smoking outlawed in public places in Eugene. The councilors' discussion will not result in a decision on the matter, but could indicate whether the city councilors are interested in the idea. Coming up on Oregon News, big wins for the yellow and green, track and field, Oregon softball, it's all ahead. They've done it again. For the 7th straight season, the University of Oregon men's and women's track teams have swept the Pac-12 championships. It all happened in Los Angeles at Drake Stadium. The victories weren't without a little drama. USC established a lead over both the men and women late in the day. For the men, the victory wasn't decided until the last second. On the shoulders of Edward Cheserek, King Cheserek ran away with another individual title in the 5,000-meter race to bolster the Ducks into a 152-121 victory over the Trojans. In the women's competition, it was even closer. The Ducks secured their championship thanks to strong performances in the 5,000 and 4x400 races. They just secured a victory over the Trojans by 3 points, 185-182. Next up for both teams is the NCAA West preliminary round in Austin, Texas. The NCAA championships will be hosted in Eugene June 10th through 13th. And speaking of big wins, Oregon softball took care of business at Howe Field during the Eugene Regional this weekend. The women swept through the regional, staying alive in their quest for a national championship. Up next for the ladies is the Super Regional. They advanced after defeating North Dakota State twice and BYU once. Sheridan Hawkins was named regional MVP after her 2-0 performance. She earned a 1.5 ERA with 25 strikeouts. The Ducks will face North Carolina after their victory in the Harrisonburg Regional. NC State boasts pitcher Emily Wyman, who tossed a one-hit shutout over the number 15 seed James Madison. NC State is hitting .271 as a team. The Ducks will host the Super Regional for a best-of-3 matchup. The series starts this Friday at 6 p.m. And now a quick look at your forecast. Warm conditions for the next few days coming up in Eugene. Partly cloudy start for your day today, giving way to highs in the low 70s. By the evening, temperatures will drop back down into the 50s. A bit of a cool down for your next 2 days. Tomorrow has a high of 67 with a low of 52. Chance of rain in the afternoon with possible thunderstorms making an appearance in the early evening. And finally, Wednesday has temperatures back up in the 70s, a high of 73 in the evening with lows in the 50s. Expect a mostly cloudy day with a 20% chance of rain. Well, that's all for your Oregon News Update. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for more daily headlines.